Bitcoin just blasted toward $117,000, and the S&P 500 just smashed 6,600 for the first time in history, making this one of the most powerful rallies the U.S. market has ever seen. And guess what? The money supply, M2, it's climbing again, which means liquidity is flooding the system. If you think this is just another day in the market, you're dead wrong. This moment could define the next 10 years of Bitcoin. And family, today's extra special because it's actually my birthday. And honestly, I couldn't ask for a better gift than watching Bitcoin pump and lead the charge in one of the wildest markets of our lifetime. What's up, family? It's Coach Massey, and you're locked into the Daily Hodl. If you're serious about stacking knowledge and you love Bitcoin just as much as I do, you're in the right place. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's headlines. Here we go. Let's start with Bitcoin because, well, what a run. Today, Bitcoin nearly tagged 117,000. And this is not just price milestone, because that's not what it is. It's a signal to the entire financial system that Bitcoin is here to stay, that it's maturing, and that it's leading. Here's what's fueling today's push. ETF inflows keep piling in. We're seeing a record week again where institutions are just scooping up more Bitcoin than miners can produce. That supply shock, well, it's real, and it's coming. This post-halving supply squeeze, well, miners are holding more, selling less, and waiting for higher prices. And then you have the macro momentum. Investors are looking for hard assets with staying power. And Bitcoin is at the top of the list. So here's your key takeaway. Bitcoin is proving it's not just a hedge for bad times. It's showing it can be a growth engine during good times as well. That's a fundamental shift. Now let's talk specifically about the money supply, M2, which measures the cash, savings, and liquid assets in the economy. It's rising again. This matters because when money supply expands, asset prices inflate, stocks go up, housing goes up, and Bitcoin, it tends to explode upward. Think about it. The dollar is unlimited. They could just keep printing it, expanding it, diluting it. But Bitcoin, capped at 21 million forever, that contrast is becoming more obvious every time the Fed or Treasury shifts policy. So the more money sloshing around, the stronger Bitcoin's case as the hardest asset on earth continues to grow. Now, let's look at the legacy markets. The S&P 500 officially broke 6,600 today. That's up 36% since the April bottom. That's one of the strongest 5-month rallies in American history. You see, Wall Street was expecting weakness. Instead, we got fireworks. And when equities pump like this, it usually means risk appetite is alive and well. For Bitcoin, this matters big time. A rising stock market tells institutions it's safe to deploy capital. Risk-on environments make Bitcoin more attractive. And Bitcoin is now part of the broader conversation with traditional assets, that TradFi as people call it. So, when stocks rally this hard, Bitcoin doesn't sit on the sidelines. It benefits directly from the wave of confidence and liquidity. So, what does this all mean for you, and how can we connect the dots? Well, Bitcoin at 117,000 shows momentum and strength. You want to see that. M2 money supply climbing means liquidity is back and assets are inflating. You want to see that. And the S&P hitting 6,600 confirms that investors are hungry for growth. You want to see that too. You see, together this paints a picture of what the world's liquid market is primed for. It's primed for hard assets. Right? Think about Bitcoin as standing as the hardest, scarcest asset, and it's decentralized asset on the planet. So this isn't about short-term hype. This is about positioning yourself for the long-term financial reset that's playing out in real time. And family, I've got to share this. Again, today's my birthday, and honestly, there's no better way than to celebrate right here with you guys. With my new channel, it's only been a month. We're over 120 subscribers, and I'm so appreciative of that. Now remember, this is not financial advice, it's for education only, but in this wild ride of Bitcoin, I can remember when people laughed at it, called it a fad, compared it to the internet beanie babies or tulips. Now we're talking about Bitcoin breaking 117,000 in the same breath as the S&P hitting historic highs. And that's huge for all of us if you own assets. So when you stay disciplined, when you focus long-term, and when you block out the noise, you can be part of something that truly changes the world. Family, the numbers don't lie. The economy is hot, liquidity is rising, stocks are rallying, and Bitcoin is leading. Now, when I say hot, I mean as they, lower rates. So here's my question to you. Do you really think this rally is just getting started like me? Or are we setting up for a correction before Bitcoin smashes through 120,000 and beyond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear the truth about Bitcoin and the markets. Well, that's your Daily Hodl. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and as always, Lead.Pray.Hodl. I'll see you on the next one.